Hello there my loyal subjects, my name's Koru Fangirl and today I'm starting a new series, yay! Cause Susie Sundays, the only other series that I have, went so well before. I don't know, hopefully this one will be a little bit more regular. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, the new series is basically gonna be, I'm going to recommend some books and films and music and stuff each month, because I was thinking, I read so many books, I watch so many TV shows that I can share this knowledge to you all. Doesn't that sound fun? Say yes. Okay. Some topics are probably gonna come back each month and some might just be a one-off, but you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, first of all, YouTubers. I actually have two YouTubers because they could be part of different categories. The gaming YouTuber and the non-gaming YouTuber. The short film producers and the not short film producers. There are two channels, okay. So first of all, the YouTuber who doesn't make short films that I'm recommending is Crank Gameplays, aka Ethan Nestor. He makes gaming videos and he is my favourite YouTuber. I was struggling for a very long time with, are Dan and Phil my favourite YouTubers, or is Ethan my favourite? Ethan's one and he's my favourite YouTuber now. Oh god, you don't know how obsessed I am with his videos, it's very, very bad. Anyway, he makes gaming videos and occasionally does some kind of things out of videos, but mostly it's just gaming videos, and he does lots of collabs, so he's friends with Markiplier and that whole kind of gang. So he'll do some collabs with them, and he also has a couple of other friends who he collabs with, and he is just really funny. He's really funny and he's really entertaining, and he can always make me laugh, which I think is a sign of a good YouTuber. When even if I'm in like a really bad mood, I can watch one of his videos and it'll be like, yeah, okay, this is funny. So yeah, there'll be a link somewhere. If any of these things are online, then I will link them, and then I'll put things down in the description, and I will share these with you so you can go out and experience this joy for yourself, okay? Okie dokes. And the second YouTube channel that I wanted to talk about is a group of people who make short films called Koru Productions, or Koru. I'm not entirely sure. Koru Productions. They have two series if I remember correctly. They have Elemental, which is the latest series, which I keep saying I'm obsessed with things, but yeah, I was obsessed with it. It's now over, so you can go and watch all 4 parts now. They also had another series which I can't remember the name of, and they had a one-off short film. And these guys are really amazing. They are about my age, I think, which, when you look at what they've achieved in terms of the short films and like the emotions they convey in these films and the storylines that actually like make logical sense and are engaging and stuff, it's really impressive because like I'm about their age and I'm a mess. Like my life's a mess and they're out there filming like short films in their spare time. Don't know how they do it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing in the future, because from what they've made so far, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like pretty cool. So you know, if you like short films, and if you like, a lot of their stuff is some of their stuff is more conceptual, if that's the right term. Some of their things don't have a clear storyline, but their more recent stuff does and is more dialogue and plot based. And they do quite a lot of fantasy, like modern fantasy. So the latest series, Elemental, one of the main themes was like ghosts and witches, like modern witches. So more supernatural than fantasy. Same thing. If you're a fan of those genres, I would really recommend going and checking them out and like giving them some love, because they're not like a massive channel and they deserve more love. Okay. And on to books. This is the only one that I actually have a physical copy of that I can show. Wow, look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? This is a lovely book called Illuminae by Amie, Kaufman and Kristoff, and it is incredibly interesting. Visual design is what makes it for me, I think. I'll flick through so you can kind of see some things. it's very graphic, and there's lots of different like media forms. So for example, there are like audio transcripts of some like technician watching back a video of what's happened. There are some like interviews, there are some extracts from the characters' personal diaries, and it's really interesting in the way it combines and weaves all these together to make the story. I haven't seen anything really like it before, and it's inspired me maybe to go and try and do something a little bit out of my comfort zone, just because it is so different and it is so unique, and I think that kind of makes it like a little bit beautiful. I want to show you. Let me find. Okay, so it's like things like this, but I don't know if you can tell, but the text kind of makes up the pictures. And here again. And it's just so cool. Like, I've never seen a book before that does that. It's so cool. I should probably talk about like the story, shouldn't I? Okay. Oh, you can tell I'm new to reviewing books and things. I just got excited, okay? I'm just going to read the blurb straight up. The year is 2575, and two mega corporations are at war over a planet that's little more than an ice-covered speck. Too bad nobody thought to warn the people living on it. With enemy fire raining down on them, Ezra and Katie, those are the two main characters, love them. Beautiful people. Katie, love her. I love Katie so much. KD, not Katie. I'm not pronouncing Katie weirdly. It's Katie. Okay, that wasn't a blurb, but that's just me. Ezra and Katie have to make their escape on the evacuating fleet, but their troubles are just beginning. A deadly plague has broken out on one of the spaceships, and it is mutating with terrifying results. Their ship's protection is seriously flawed. No one will say what's going on. As Katie hacks into a tangled web of data, that's one of the reasons why I love Katie. She's like a badass hacker. It's amazing. As Katie hacks into data to find the truth, it's clear only one person can help her, Ezra. And the only problem with that is they split up before all this trouble started, and she isn't supposed to be talking to him. Love this book. I really do love this book. So this is a sci-fi book. It's got all the elements of a good sci-fi. It's got artificial intelligence. It's got like zombies, or Loki zombies. It's like caused by the disease that I mentioned. They're basically zombies. It turns people into like homicidal zombies. And then also space and spacecrafts and space wars. What is not to like? What is not to like? The thing is though with Illuminae is that it draws you into the world very well. Sometimes in sci-fi books, the author will spend too long kind of world building and telling you, oh yes, there are like this many moons on the planet, and this is what the aliens that live here are like, and this is blah 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 blah. This is just like, right, they're in space, here are some planets, and it's very easy to understand. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to understand what's happening, what's going on, and it's for that reason that I really liked this book when I first read it, and I keep rereading it because it's just such a visually interesting book that I can't stop myself. So yes, Illuminae, Amie Kaufman, Kristoff. Go and find it now. And next up, I'm going to be talking about anime. For this one, I mean, there are a couple of anime that I've watched that I've really loved, but the ones that I've been watching recently, or the one that I've been watching recently, has been Assassination Classroom. This is a weird anime. The basic plot is that there's this humanoid monster with like loads of tentacles, so many tentacles, and he becomes a teacher at a school for reasons that are unknown until later down the line. Now, this monster has basically blown up, I think 75% of the moon, and he's saying he's threatening to do the same to Earth before a certain date. So the government say to the class that he is now teaching, if any of you can murder this monster, whatever, then we will give you, it's like 100 billion yen or something like that. It's a lot of money, basically. So this classroom is basically like the bottom set of like everything. They are the rejects, the losers, no one likes any of these guys, basically. And yet suddenly, they are being told that they need to assassinate Koru Sensei, which is the name of the monster. So that's why it's called Assassination Classroom, because they're all like trying to kill him. It is as weird as it sounds, trust me. I first picked up the manga just for a laugh. Oh yeah, quick note by the way, there is a manga version of this and there is also an anime version of this, but I prefer the anime just because it gives a lot more motion to the series. That doesn't really make sense. There are lots of like fight scenes because it's kind of like it's basically like a spy kind of film but set in a school. And these fight scenes, like, you can kind of get a sense for them in the manga, but I think the anime just represents them so much more. The fight scenes are very interesting, and they help develop the plot as well. It's not just violence for violence sake, it's for a reason. They're all doing badass stuff with, like, knives or guns or whatever. Fun, fun, fun. If there is a downside to this series, I would probably say that there are a lot of characters. You have an entire 30 like students that go to this class, plus like several other teachers and stuff that are relevant. But I mean, positive, it means that you can choose a favourite. You have a lot of people to choose out of. So I mean, pros and cons. Pros and cons. And of course, you can't recommend an anime without also recommending a manga. So, the manga that I will be recommending is Noragami, also known as Stray God. I love this. I love this manga so much. This series is based heavily around the Japanese belief in their gods and stuff, so it's very interesting in terms of that, in terms of like learning about their culture, because you get to meet these other gods who are important characters and that, and you get to learn about them as well, which is fun. So, the plot. Basically, one of our main characters is this guy called Yato. He is a minor deity. He doesn't have that many followers or worshippers, he doesn't have a shrine. He is in danger of being forgotten. In this world, the gods have shinkis, which is... oh, I don't know how to explain this. Basically, you have, like, spirits, like ghosts. You have the bad spirits, Ayakashi, and the gods... it's the gods' responsibility to kill these, like, phantoms. And you have the good spirits. The gods can take these good spirits and give them a weapon form and a ghost form, basically. So that's what a shinki is. Yato has a shinki called Yukine, who is an adorable little child. He's not a child, he's a teenager. He's grumpy and he sulks a lot, but like he's adorable at the same time. So Yato and Yukine are out there like slaying demons or whatever. But the story really starts when Yato is about to get hit by a bus, basically, because he's an idiot like that. And this passing schoolgirl called Hiyori saves him, basically. She like jumps out and knocks him out of the path of the bus. Now this separates her human body from like her spirit body. So at times she is like fully in her human body, and times she just leaves the body and is out doing ghosty adventures. So she follows Yato, gets into like a bit of trouble and whatever, and basically ends up making him promise that he is going to find a way to put her back into his body. That's where it starts, and it goes off in so many different directions, and so many different things happen throughout the series. So I really would recommend watching it, because I'm not going to do a very good job of explaining everything. But it's just so fun, and it's just, I ship Hiyori and Yato so much. The plot is entertaining, it's very fun, you kind of learn something, you're learning about like Japanese culture, and the scenes where they're fighting the Ayakashi are like really action-packed, but also creepy sometimes, which I really like how they did that. They make the phantoms suitably scary, instead of just making them like these monsters they just need to be killed. So this manga is also an anime, and you can find that and watch that in various places, but I like the manga. I like the manga a little bit more. I like both the manga and the anime. You can do whatever. If you want to watch or read anything that I have talked about, links down in the description, or details down in the description. And I really hope that you guys do like something that I've recommended, because I like these things. I'm not just telling you about these things for the sake of it. These are genuinely things that I love. So yes, go and do what you will with that information. I hope you all enjoy at least one of the things that I've seen, or just enjoy this video. I don't know. If you did enjoy, like, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. You don't leave subscribes, but rule of 3. Okay, I hope you all have an amazing day. Goodbye!